Hey, what's going on? I thought it was taking a picture of me. Anyways, I'm live in the group. And listen, I wanted to come live and uh do something because I've been seeing a lot of people post in the group about Fiverr and their struggles. And I want to try to say this um so that everybody takes it and really goes for it. I want you to take an honest look at what you're offering. All right. We're talking about Fiverr. So take an honest look of what you're offering. And this is what I mean. Take a look at your picture. Is your picture professional or is it not? I cannot stress this enough. You might think, oh, this is ridiculous. I don't need to worry about it. It is so important. All right. There are people that I'm watching in this group, and I love you all so much, but I had to come on and say this because I watch people in the group. I read what they say. I go to their Fiverr accounts and I look at their stuff and I'm like, oh, please, your pictures are so important. Okay. I want you to do like an audit of your picture. I want you to do an audit of your voiceover. Like I want you to do an audit of your demo. All right. I'm hearing demos where it sounds like we are in not treated spaces. We don't know what a demo should sound like. And we're the reads are not going very well. There needs to be some coaching there, maybe, or it's a lot of listening to other people and working on it. There's a lot of things that I'm noticing that people are struggling with in their offerings that are probably a big reason why they're not getting business on Fiverr. Okay. And again, I'm just talking about Fiverr right now. So I implore you to please, all right, for the start of trying to figure out what's happening with Fiverr and how you can get more business, to just start off right there. So I'm going to give you a little thought about pictures. Okay. You should never be taking a picture of yourself in your living room or in some sort of place where it is not done with the correct lighting, with a nice background, with something unique and interesting. Your picture needs to stand out. If you're doing a video of you, you need to be somewhere when you do that video that looks professional, whether it's in a studio, whether you rent a studio, something. You need to look super professional. And I want to point something out to you guys, okay? I am on track this year, and I'm pushing the limit for it, but I'm on track this year to make $70,000 or $80,000 from Fiverr. All right. Hey, Frank, I'm not telling you that number to boast my own self-confidence. I'm telling you that number to implore you that there is so much money to be had. But with that much money, you have to understand that there are people who are going to be going after it, like me, which means that I'm going to do everything I can to be as professional and well presented as I can. So that means if you are not as professional and well presented as you can, you are going to lose the game on Fiverr. Again, I'm just talking about Fiverr. Okay. But I'm just noticing that. And I wanted to come on because I had just spent a few minutes reading some stuff on the Facebook group and going to people's Fiverr accounts and looking at their stuff and listening to their demos and thinking, there's a lot that could be improved when it comes to the presentation. I'm not claiming that what I have is perfect. That's not at all what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I've seen people with pictures in their living rooms with the sound that it's just not professional. You have to invest. So here's my question to you. If you were going to go to an interview for a job where they were going to pay you between $50,000 to $100,000 a year, would you dress? How would you dress? Would you bring a nice resume or a crappy one? Would you dress in crappy clothes, or would you look your very best you could possibly look? Say someone's going to pay you $100,000 to do something and you're going for an interview. You have to look the part. You have to sound the part. And you've got to present all of that in a manner in which when somebody lands on you and they listen to you, they are going to feel like you are the professional for them. Okay, so and if you don't know what professional looks like or what people are looking for, start looking around at some of the other things that you think look very professional. Okay, push yourself. If you are struggling with finding, a way to get a picture of you, all right, you gotta, again, we're talking a lot of money. And I want to say something to everybody listening or watching too. You can't expect to make tons and tons of money with no investment or no effort or no problem solving. Okay? You have to, like, there's no way. You've got to put in, and I'm not saying, I've been noticing, and this is what breaks my heart, because I'm noticing so many people are putting in a lot of work, and a lot of they're doing exactly what I asked them to do, except for this thing, is it changing the way you are presenting yourself. And here's another thing. Maybe you do have a picture and you're still not getting work. Maybe you need to change it. Maybe you need to try a video where you're talking. Maybe you need to win people over that way to start. What I'm trying to say to you is, if it's not working, you've got to look at the entirety of what you're doing and make some changes. I'm really feeling passionate about it because, I can't go to every single person's thing and go at them and argue with them about my opinions, because I don't want to do that, because they are just my opinions. But I'm just noticing, and I love you guys so much. I want you to succeed. Please, if you did nothing but changed your picture to a picture that wows people, all right? Like I said, whether you got to rent a studio and you get a friend with some pictures and you go to a studio and take some shots of you in the studio and find the one you like the best, all right? Or you got to go out and you got to find a location in front of a fountain, or, in front of a microphone or something, or take a picture of you in somewhere nice and Photoshop it and put it together in something that looks visually stunning. You need to do that. And then you need to focus all of your effort on your demo and how good you sound. On your sound, like, is there room tone? Is that, like, I was listening to some demos just now from people in this group, and they're not there yet. I'm not trying to sell like my demo services, but I'm just trying to tell you, you need to work, whether you do it yourself, because I'm a big proponent of doing it yourself. You need to get some honest feedback about your demo. And I'm not just talking about the way you are acting. I'm talking about your sound. I heard some real problems with people's demos that I was listening to. Not everybody. Some people's demos are fantastic. But if you are not getting work, if something is not working, that means something you are offering, something in your business sphere is not working. It's not out there, because there's tons of business out there, right? People are getting lots of business, I promise you. It's something not working correctly in your sphere, in your business. So it's your job, my job, to figure out what's not working, and then we need to fix it. Okay, whether it's the presentation, whether it's our copy, whether it's our system that we're offering. If somebody comes to us, are we presenting something to them that they are going to like listen and look at us and be like, yeah, I could see that person doing my work. I can feel it. I see the possibilities, and it's awesome. And I'm going to hire them, and I'm going to pay them. Do we walk them through what they need to do and expect from us in a manner that anyone can understand, whether they speak English as their first language or not? These are things to think about, especially on Fiverr. But I wanted to say one last time that it is so important for you. I can't say this enough. Don't take for granted your picture, please. And don't take for granted how you sound. I would rather you have one gig that is the very best thing that you could offer than 5 gigs that look and sound not too good. All right? Okay. I know this would seem very forceful. It's usually not my nature, but I just got done going through a bunch of stuff of people's things, and I was sad. I wanted to come and say something. So I hope many people view this this video today in the group, over the next couple of days, and take it to heart and do some work on their Fiverr stuff. Okay. All right, you guys. Let's see. Frank said, my promo demo is there. You and I tweaked everything. I have 5 orders in a few weeks. Still slow, but way better than it was. Well, that's awesome, Frank. That is, man. That's awesome. And it is that. Look, 5 orders is pretty good. I mean, I'm a top-rated seller now, so clearly everyone's not going to have all that stuff. I mean, I'm on the front page of Fiverr, for goodness sake. Not everybody has that luxury. I know. I wasn't always there. For the last 2.5 years, I couldn't even find myself when I typed in my name even. I had to email Fiverr because I wasn't even on the stupid. I felt like I typed in my name and I couldn't even find my name. Like they weren't even posting my gig. So I know what it's like to get frustrated about the work. But when I see that, Frank, I think that's awesome, man, because I think it means that you are getting business, and it's going to get more. You're going to get more and more. Those people are going to come back. And then what happens is for every new person you get, you're going to have 3, 4, 5 returning customers. All right. And that builds up. I mean, it's true. 80% of your revenue will come from 20% of your customers because they're the returning. And the rest of the 20% will come from 80% of new or whatever people. Okay. It's the way it works. All right. So, I want you to really, don't be hard on yourself. You're doing great. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you for watching and listening. Sorry if it was a little too forceful, but I wanted to show you the passion so that you understood how important I think it is for you to take an actual audit of your Fiverr stuff. And if you're interested in working with me, you know what I mean? Just let me know, or you just want me to take a look at your stuff. Let me know, okay? All right, you guys. Have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.